Alright, what is up you guys? I am here with part 2 of the channel Q&A. Let's get back into this. I didn't want to leave any questions out, so, 2 parts it is. Didn't really think I'd have to do 2 parts, but as I always say, it is what it is. Okay, Melissa Hernandez, if you were to date a women's wrestler, who would it be? Well, I've been in a relationship for 3 years now, and if I answer this question, I'll probably get berated or get my ass kicked, but I'll answer it for the sake of the video. Probably Liv Morgan. But I'm also really not the kind of person that fantasizes about celebrities. I'm just not, Unless it's realistic, why fantasize over it? Okay, Hub City Finest. Will you be watching SmackDown when it moves to Fox? Probably not. Unless it's any better than it's been in the past 10 years. No, I'm just not. I haven't watched Raw or SmackDown regularly since like 2009. So, unless Fox made some really good changes and improvements, I'm not going to watch. It's no different from now. Will you be seeing the Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Yes, just for the fact that I want to see how bad it's going to be. I'm not the biggest Sonic fan, personally. I'm more of a Mario guy. So, yeah, it's like one of those things, like, it's not like Star Wars, where it literally kills me to see one of the new films made, because they're so bad. Where Sonic, it's not like I grew up with it or anything. Never the biggest fan, so I can watch it and enjoy it for the shit that it is. Do you think the XFL will be successful this time around? Probably not. I mean, I hate football personally, so I'm not going to watch it. I just don't see what the difference is between this time and last time. It's probably going to fail again. And what are your thoughts on Bray Wyatt's new character from the Firefly Funhouse? I absolutely love it. This is the only thing I go back and watch on YouTube from Raw. Being a writer myself, this is something I really appreciate. It has really dark themes. It's not PG at all. And I really think they're doing a good job with this. I hope they keep going on with this. I have a feeling the social justice warriors will get a hold of this eventually and ruin it like they ruin everything else in life. So hopefully this can really run its course, because I love what they're doing with this. And they're really going pretty dark here, so I appreciate that. Okay, Swamp Nuts MP3. What are your thoughts, or what are your favorite parts of the Ruthless Aggression era? WrestleMania 19. Anything in like 2004, 2005, I really like. 2002 is phenomenal. But, probably the era of the SmackDown 6. When Paul Heyman was head writer of SmackDown. Loved it. Okay, Austin Williams. Is Shawn Michaels better than Bret Hart or The Undertaker? I'd say Shawn Michaels is better. I'm a huge Bret Hart fan. I'll take Bret Hart any day over douchebag Shawn Michaels. But you can't deny that Shawn is one of the all-time greats, if not the all-time greatest. Okay. Edward Underhill. Do you have any plans or interest to review WWF Over the Edge 1999? I could. I'd have to find a way to watch it. I'm pretty sure I could watch it on like Daily Motion or something. So, if I can find it, because I don't have the network, so, I don't know. I feel like it's more just because of Owen, but I've never really given my thoughts on the Owen Hart situation, so that'd be an interesting video, actually. So, yeah, I'll do that sometime. Do you collect Legos? I used to, but not anymore. They're really overpriced, and, I don't know, it was just never really for me. I used to collect the Star Wars ones. Like, I have the Slave One ship. That's really about it. Top 5 least favorite movies of all time. Number 1's Last Jedi, for sure. Um, that's a tough list. The Blair Witch sequel, 2016 one. I don't know. Halloween 2018 was pretty damn bad. The new Halloween film, a lot of people loved it, which I kind of figured they would. I wouldn't say it's top 5, but I mean, it's hard to think of 5 that I hate the most. I don't know. Just Last Jedi is number 1, for sure. The rest I'd have to really sort out. What TV shows do you watch currently? None. Well, I am watching Game of Thrones, but I am watching Season 8 of Game of Thrones, but I didn't watch any of it when it aired. I basically caught up, and now I'm watching it. So yeah, I'm watching Game of Thrones. That's it. I'm not a big TV person. And if anything, I watch, I love Twilight Zone, of course. I'll watch the Andy Griffith Show quite often. So yeah, I really love old television, just not really modern. What is your opinion on the movie Ready to Rumble? Never seen it. Never really had a desire to, unless it's recommended. So, yeah, never seen it. Okay, what is your opinion on the Bionicle trilogy? Mask of Light, Legends of Motru Nui, I probably fucked that up, or Web of Shadows. I've only seen Mask of Light. I mean, they're alright. I actually have it on VHS, so yeah, that's the only one I've seen, and, it's okay. It's nothing special. Okay, oh, here we go. Jonathan Kelly, what did you learn from watching the downfall of Gemini 888? Well, obviously, obviously I wasn't a part of the downfall, but him and I had a little feud going at that time, because he didn't send me my DVD, which I still never got. But, all that aside, I'm not going to bash the man. I understand he was going through a rough time. But he literally made a video the other day about his craving for a Butterfinger. Obviously, YouTube is just a joke to him now. You do you. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. If you want to do Pickle Pals, fake your own death, take a shit and film it, go ahead. I don't care. What did I learn from it? I didn't really learn anything. It just kind of sucked because a lot of people looked up to him. I used to love his videos. Even now I'll go back and watch some of his really old stuff. But, yeah. Other than that, I didn't really learn anything from it. Okay, what's next? Were you nervous to tell your girlfriend about being a wrestling fan? And how did she react to your DVD collection? No, I wasn't nervous, because I'm the kind of person where if you don't like me for who I am, then you can fuck off. But, I'm proud of who I am. And, she's been to a couple events with me, so I support things she likes, and she supports things I like. And, she thought the DVD collection was pretty cool, Obviously, I've dedicated the better half of my life to that, so, yeah. How do you feel about Vince Russo? Underrated genius or overrated bluff? I'd say he's a genius piece of trash. So kind of in the middle. I hate him as a person. I cannot listen to him talk. I hate a lot of what he's done. But he does know a lot about the business. He's just not a true wrestling fan. He's a writer, and that's fine. Team Jim Cornette all the way, though. If you could have any job behind the scenes at WWE, what would it be? Excluding being a wrestler / head booker. I'd be the one shutting the business down. No, seriously though, I always thought it'd be cool to be part of the ring crew. Like, set the stage up, set the ring up. Obviously, I would want nothing to do with the behind-the-scenes crap. It's a disaster. I would never want to work for Vince McMahon, but, it'd be cool to build the ring. I mean, yeah. Okay, Ruthless Aggression Guy. What is your favorite Chris Benoit pay-per-view or non-pay-per-view match? Kurt Angle, Royal Rumble 2003. would be the pay-per-view match. Non-pay-per-view, I always love TLC 2. Oh, is it? No, 3. TLC 3, which was on SmackDown. I just love that match. Okay, JSB reviews. What is your favorite WWE match of 2019 so far? I have no idea. Honestly, no main roster match has really hardcore impressed me. So I'll just go NXT. Probably the UK title match from TakeOver New York. That to me was a near perfect match. Phenomenal. Main roster, I haven't really been impressed by very much. I mean, Kofi and Bryan was okay at WrestleMania. It was good. Well, it was better than okay. But, yeah, main roster, really nothing that needs to be really talked about. Who's your favorite actor of all time? Jack Nicholson. What would you say are some of the most underrated WWE matches of all time? Underrated. Shawn Michaels and Shelton Benjamin from Raw. That match is phenomenal. Eddie Guerrero and JBL, Judgment Day 2004. That match is really known for the blood, but it's actually a good match when you take all that away. You know, there's a lot that you could say for that. Yeah, that's it for him. TN Couponer. What DVDs would you like WWE to release? I've gone over that a few times. I would love a Goldust documentary DVD. Sorry, there's a huge bug crawling over there, so I'm just making sure it's not coming over here. If so, it's getting fucking murdered. What else? I'd always wanted to see like an Andre the Giant match comp. That'd be nice. We'll never get that though. Undertaker documentary is an obvious one. Yeah, there's a bunch. But Goldust for me is number one. And also like Christian set. Love Christian. Okay. I'll just say Oz, your last name. I'm sure I'm going to screw it up. What movie genre do you enjoy the most? And what is your favorite movie in over the last 20 years? My favorite genre is basically anything psychological. I prefer more intellectual film. You know, slow build. You know, psychology. You know, I love black and white films. You know, I love anything... Not anything, but preferably anything before the last 20 years. But favorite movie in the last 20 years? Probably Interstellar. I mean, Blair Witch Project would be 20 years now, technically. So that's my second favorite film of all time. Interstellar, Arrival was phenomenal. It's really, yeah, those three come to mind. What is the best WrestleMania you have seen of all time? I say WrestleMania 19. A lot of other people will say 17. I think 19 is a little bit better than 17. How many pay-per-views have you attended live? I answered that in the previous video, but I'll just answer it again. WrestleMania 34, Extreme Rules 2017, TakeOver Brooklyn 4, and SummerSlam 2018. What is your least favorite WWE pay-per-view of all time? Okay, I'm going to name a few. It's hard to pick one. WrestleMania 29, WrestleMania 11, Crown Jewel, and WrestleMania 32. Okay. Andrew Cornish. Okay, should the following be released on DVD? So basically, he listed a bunch of titles, and I'll say if I think they should be made or not. Best of 205 Live, no. The Miz documentary, that'd be great. I would so get a Miz DVD. Mark Henry doc, I was never really interested in Mark Henry all that much. I mean, he definitely deserves a documentary, but it's not really the most exciting documentary we could have. And history of ECW, Cruiserweight, Tag Team, and Women's titles. Yes to all of those. I would love if they released more of the title releases. I love those. Okay. Rehan Niaz. Have you seen Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol? No, I have not. I don't really like action films. But I know Mission Impossible films do have good reviews and they're highly acclaimed, so I'll watch them eventually. And finally, we have Johnny Truelove. Do you own any of the WCW Nitro or WWE Raw seasons in full? No, I don't really buy bootlegs. Or, I don't really buy too many foreign releases either. And I don't really have much of an interest in the season sets. What do you think of WWE bringing back Goldberg for Saudi Arabia? And who should he face? That's to Saudi Arabia, right there. And who should Goldberg face? I don't care. I would like to see him and Undertaker just one time. It won't be a good match, but it'd just be cool for the stardom aspect of that. Whose music do you like better, Prince or Michael Jackson? I'm a huge Prince fan. I like them both. I'd probably say When Doves Cry is one of my favorite songs. I'd say Prince, but Michael Jackson's pretty close as well. So, yeah. That's all the questions. So, yeah. We had a lot of submissions here. Thank you to everybody who, asked their question, or questions. I try to do this every 1,000, so I think I'll just make that the new tradition. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. For now, this has been the DVD Freak. Peace out.